In a bustling city filled with secrets and shadows, we meet our protagonist, Alex, an undercover investigator with a sterling reputation for getting the job done. She's sharp, witty, and has taken on some of the most challenging cases, always relying on her razor-sharp instincts and disarming charm to navigate the most dangerous waters. But today, she faces something entirely different, a case that promises to be as thrilling as it is profoundly complicated. Her latest assignment is to keep a watchful eye on a young woman named Mia, known for her irresistible charm and an uncanny knack for attracting trouble. According to the file, Mia is the center of attention wherever she goes, a whirlwind of charisma and mystery. Alex studies the file carefully, her professional curiosity piqued by the woman's magnetic presence captured in the surveillance photographs. There's a mischievous glint in Mia's eyes that suggests a playful, untamable spirit, and Alex feels a strange, unfamiliar pull toward her, a potent mix of professional intrigue and personal excitement that she hasn't felt in a very long time. Determined to get closer to Mia, Alex knows she must blend in seamlessly. She chooses a stylish, understated outfit, one that strikes the perfect balance between professional and approachable. With a confident, practiced smile, she gets ready for her mission, adjusting her hair one last time in the mirror. Today, Alex will step into a world of seduction and intrigue, but she has no idea how deeply this mission will ensnare her own heart. Alex positions herself in a cozy, sun-drenched cafe, a popular hangout for the city's young professionals. She sips her latte, her eyes scanning the room for any sign of Mia. The rich aroma of fresh pastries and dark roast coffee fills the air, a comforting scent that does little to soothe the nervous energy buzzing just beneath her calm facade. Her focus is solely on her mission. Minutes tick by, each one stretching into a small eternity, and she feels a familiar mix of anticipation and nerves. This could be the start of something exhilarating. Or it could be a dead end. Finally, the bell above the door chimes, and in walks Mia. She radiates a confidence so palpable, it seems to shift the very atmosphere of the room. Her easy, melodic laughter echoes through the space as she greets friends with playful banter and warm hugs. Alex's heart gives an unexpected lurch as she observes her target, mesmerized by how effortlessly Mia draws people into her orbit. Mia's laughter fills the room, and Alex can't help but feel a reluctant smile touch her own lips at the infectious joy that surrounds the other woman. From across the room, hidden behind the guise of a casual patron, Alex feels an undeniable, unprofessional connection. She fights to maintain her composure, but every flirtatious glance Mia throws at the crowd, every subtle, charming gesture, makes it harder to stay objective. When Mia spots an empty seat at Alex's small table, she glances over, that mischievous glint Alex recognized from the photos now directed squarely at her. Alex's heart pounds a heavy, insistent rhythm in her chest as Mia weaves her way through the crowded cafe, her confidence a magnetic force. Mia leans against the table, a playful, knowing smirk on her face. "Mind if I join you?" In that moment, everything changes. Alex knows she should keep her distance, maintain her cover, but the chemistry between them is electric, a tangible current in the air, and her instincts, the very ones that have kept her alive on countless other cases, scream at her to stay close. They engage in light, meaningless conversation, but the air between them is thick with flirtation and unspoken possibilities. As the afternoon light streams through the large cafe windows, Mia leans closer, her shoulder brushing against Alex's, a touch that sends a jolt of pure heat through Alex's body. The playful banter soon evolves into a delicate, dangerous game of lingering glances and accidental touches. Alex can feel the warmth radiating from Mia's skin, and with every word, every shared laugh, she's drawn deeper and deeper under her spell. As days turn into weeks, Alex and Mia grow closer, spending more and more time together under the carefully constructed pretense of a budding friendship. Each meeting is filled with laughter, more playful banter, and charged moments that linger a little too long, igniting the spark between them into a slow, simmering burn. One sunny afternoon, they stroll through a modern art gallery, discussing the bold, abstract paintings while stealing furtive glances at each other. Mia's genuine enthusiasm for art is infectious, and Alex finds herself captivated by her passion, by the way her eyes light up when she talks about a particular brushstroke or color palette. The hushed, reverent halls of the gallery become a backdrop for their burgeoning connection, as they navigate the fine line between the art on the walls and the complex, unspoken emotions swelling between them. During their evenings together, often spent in dimly lit, cozy bars, they share secrets and dreams, revealing carefully selected pieces of their lives that make them feel vulnerable, yet strangely, wonderfully exhilarated. In the dim light of one such establishment, Mia leans in, her lips brushing dangerously close to Alex's ear. "I can tell there's more to you than meets the eye, Alex," she whispers softly, her warm breath sending a shiver down Alex's spine. "What are you hiding?" Alex's pulse quickens at the closeness, the profound intimacy of the moment wrapping around them like a warm, heavy blanket. She wants to tell Mia everything, to confess the entire deception, but the paralyzing fear of losing her, of seeing that beautiful, vibrant light in her eyes extinguished by betrayal, holds her back. As they lean closer, pulled by that undeniable magnetic force, Alex feels the powerful urge to close the small distance between them. Just as their lips almost touch, the fragile tension is broken by the boisterous arrival of Mia's friends, their cheerful laughter pulling Mia away from the intimate bubble they had created. Alex watches, her heart pounding with a mixture of relief and profound disappointment as the moment slips through her fingers. But the warmth of their near connection lingers, leaving her yearning for more with an intensity that frightens her. One night, Mia invites Alex to a small gathering at her apartment. The air is filled with the sounds of soft music and easy conversation, and the atmosphere is warm and inviting. Alex feels the familiar tension between them simmering just beneath the surface of their casual interactions. She knows that tonight could change everything. As the night progresses, they find themselves alone on the small balcony, overlooking the glittering, sprawling city skyline. The moment feels charged with a breathless anticipation, and Alex can't resist the gravitational pull any longer. In the soft, romantic glow of the city lights, they lock eyes, and Alex knows this is it. It's now or never. Mia leans in closer, her voice a soft, teasing whisper. "You've been watching me, haven't you, Alex?" Alex's heart skips a beat. The playful, knowing tone in Mia's voice gives her the courage to step forward, closing the small distance between them until the heat of their closeness is almost overwhelming. She feels the warm puff of Mia's breath against her skin, igniting a fire deep within her. Slowly, hesitantly, Alex reaches out, her fingers gently caressing Mia's cheek, tracing the delicate line of her jaw. Mia leans into the touch, her eyes fluttering closed for a brief, blissful moment, savoring the intimacy. With every feather-light brush of their skin, the air thickens with a palpable desire. Alex feels her own heart race as she inches closer, their lips just a heartbeat apart. The chemistry between them is a living thing, a magnetic force pulling them inexorably into each other's orbit. Mia's gaze drops to Alex's lips, then back to her eyes, her own breath hitching with anticipation. Alex can feel the warmth radiating from Mia's body, the intoxicating scent of her hair drawing her in even more. The moment stretches, pregnant with unspoken promises and a profound, aching longing. Just as Alex gathers the last of her courage to finally close the distance, to taste the lips she's been dreaming of for weeks, her phone rings, its harsh electronic shrill shattering the intimate bubble they've so carefully created. The sound slices through the tender atmosphere, yanking her brutally back to the cold, hard reality of her life. Alex pulls away, a wave of pure, hot frustration coursing through her as she answers the call, her heart sinking at the cruel interruption. She glances at Mia, who looks hurt and bewildered, the playful, seductive spark in her eyes dimmed, extinguished. The warmth of their connection is instantly replaced by the chilling reality of Alex's secret life. Mia's smile fades, replaced by a mask of disappointment as Alex's attention shifts to the voice on the phone. "Is it work?" Mia's voice trembles with a disappointment that cuts Alex to the quick. Alex can only nod, her heart heavy with a sense of loss, so profound it feels like a physical blow. She realizes that this perfect moment, so ripe with passion and possibility, has slipped through her fingers, perhaps forever. The longing remains, a burning, insatiable desire that now feels both exhilarating and tormenting. As Mia takes a step back, the distance between them feels vast, insurmountable, leaving Alex grappling with the devastating consequences of her dual life. As Alex hangs up the phone, the full weight of the moment sinks in. The call was from her supervisor, a curt, professional reminder of her obligations, of her mission. The warmth and intimacy that had filled the space between her and Mia just seconds ago evaporates like morning mist, leaving a cold, hard vacuum in its place. Mia's voice trembles as she looks at Alex, her eyes shining with unshed tears of hurt and confusion. "Why didn't you tell me, Alex? I thought we had something real." Alex feels the weight of her deception pressing down on her, each word from Mia like a dagger to her heart. She had never, ever intended to hurt her, but now she stands on the precipice of losing the one thing, the one person she has come to cherish. Alex swallows hard against the lump in her throat, her pulse racing. She knows she must come clean, tell the whole, ugly truth, even if it means risking everything she feels for Mia. "I'm an investigator, Mia," she says, the words feeling like ash in her mouth. "My name is Alex, and I was assigned to watch you. I didn't want to hurt you. I fought it, but I fell for you." In that moment, Mia's expression hardens, a mask of disbelief followed by a flash of pure, unadulterated pain as she processes the betrayal. The pain is a visible thing, and Alex watches, helpless, as the warmth they had shared turns cold, replaced by a righteous anger and a profound confusion. Mia takes another step back, her voice barely a whisper. "So, this was all just a game to you? Was any of it real?" Alex's heart shatters into a million pieces as she realizes the depth of her feelings for Mia, the very feelings that have so thoroughly compromised her mission. But it's too late. The damage is done. Mia turns and walks away without another word, disappearing back into the party, leaving Alex alone on the balcony in a desolate whirlwind of regret and longing. As Mia disappears into the night, Alex is buffeted by a storm of her own emotions, anger at herself, at her job, a profound, soul-deep sadness, and an overwhelming, crushing sense of loss. She knows, with a certainty that settles deep in her bones, that she has to make things right. With a new, desperate determination, she sets out on a mission of her own, one that has nothing to do with her job. She needs to find Mia, and this time she won't let anything or anyone get in her way. Determined to win Mia back, Alex dives deep into the world they both inhabit, not as an investigator, but as a woman in love. She begins to connect the dots of Mia's activities, not to build a case against her, but to understand her, to understand the web she's caught in, and hopefully to find a way to protect her. Each lead Alex follows brings her closer to the truth about Mia, but also reveals how deeply entangled she is in a world of deceit and danger, far greater than Alex had initially suspected. And with each revelation, Alex's feelings for Mia only intensify, solidifying from infatuation into a fierce, protective love. After hours of painstaking investigation, Alex finally tracks Mia to a downtown club known for its clandestine, high-stakes gatherings. With her heart racing, a frantic drum against her ribs, she pushes through the pulsating crowd, scanning the dimly lit room for Mia's familiar, beautiful face. The pulsing, aggressive beat of the music fills her ears, but all she can focus on is finding the woman who has so completely captured her heart. Amidst the chaotic sea of dancing bodies and flashing, disorienting lights, Alex feels a wave of desperation wash over her. She needs to find Mia, not just for her own selfish need for forgiveness, but to save her from whatever danger lies just beneath the surface of this glamorous, glittering world. When Alex finally spots Mia across the room, she feels a surge of powerful emotion, relief, desire, and an overwhelming primal need to protect her. She approaches cautiously, her heart pounding with a mixture of hope and dread. Tonight, Alex is not just an investigator, she is a woman determined to fight for the one she loves. As Alex finally reaches Mia, she feels a potent blend of exhilaration and fear. The music pulses around them, a physical force, but all she can hear is her own heartbeat as she takes a deep breath, steeling herself for what comes next. Mia stands, surrounded by a coterie of friends, her easy laughter dancing in the air. But when her gaze meets Alex's, the world around them seems to fade away. For a long, charged moment, it's just the two of them, locked in a shared history of intense connection and painful, unspoken emotions. Mia's expression is guarded, wary, yet Alex thinks she sees a faint, fragile flicker of hope in her eyes. "Alex?" she says, her voice barely audible over the music. "Why are you here?" Alex takes a step closer, the energy between them crackling like static electricity. She knows she has to take the leap, to confess everything, to lay her heart bare. The raw, undeniable passion they once shared still simmers just beneath the surface, and Alex can no longer ignore it. "I came to find you," Alex says, her voice steady but filled with an urgent sincerity. "I am so sorry for what happened, Mia. I never meant to deceive you. I was drawn to you from the moment I saw your picture, and it scared me. I didn't want to lose what we had before we even had it." The raw honesty of Alex's words hangs in the air, heavy with the weight of her feelings. Mia's eyes soften slightly, the walls she has so carefully constructed around her heart beginning to show the faintest of cracks. She takes a deep breath, her voice steady but vulnerable. "I wanted you to be real, Alex. I let myself believe you were. Now I don't know what to believe." Suddenly, the tension between them is palpable again, the air thick with unresolved, explosive desire. Alex reaches out, gently taking Mia's hand, feeling the familiar warmth radiate from her skin. The simple touch sends sparks through Alex, igniting the fire that had been smoldering since they first met. Mia's breath hitches as Alex leans in closer, the world around them disappearing into a soft, blurry focus. They are inches apart, and Alex can feel the heat radiating from Mia's body, her heart racing in anticipation. Just as Alex leans in, ready to finally bridge the gap, an unexpected commotion erupts nearby, shattering the moment. The sound of shouting, of breaking glass, pulls them brutally back into reality. With her heart racing, Alex instinctively wraps her arms around Mia, shielding her from the chaos that has erupted around them. "Stay close to me," she commands, her voice low and protective. Their bodies press together, the heat and intimacy of the moment reigniting the spark that had been so cruelly interrupted before. In the heat of the chaos, Mia looks up at Alex, her eyes wide with fear, yet filled with a renewed flicker of undeniable desire. Her lips part as she whispers, a confession lost to everyone but Alex amidst the noise. I don't want to lose you." The declaration is like a spark in the dark, igniting the fierce passion that had simmered between them for so long. Alex knows she has to protect Mia, to keep her safe, but she also knows with a desperate certainty that she cannot let this moment slip away again. As the chaos unfolds around them, Alex leans in, capturing Mia's lips with her own. The kiss is electric, filled with a profound, aching longing and a desperate urgency, a silent promise of everything they could have together. In that stolen, perfect moment, the world outside fades away entirely, leaving just the two of them, suspended in time. In the midst of chaos, they find their sanctuary in each other's arms, the intensity of their kiss igniting a fire that has been waiting patiently to be unleashed. Alex knows that this moment changes everything, and she is willing to fight for Mia, no matter the cost. After the chaotic night at the club, Alex and Mia find themselves in a whirlwind of raw, unfiltered emotions. They escape the madness, seeking refuge in a quiet, forgotten corner of the city. The adrenaline from the chaos still courses through their veins, amplifying their feelings for each other. They settle on a park bench under the soft, forgiving glow of the streetlights, the cool night air wrapping around them like a comforting blanket. Alex takes Mia's hand, intertwining their fingers as if to reassure herself of her presence. Every brush of their skin ignites a thrill, the warmth of their connection soothing the deep, jagged scars of betrayal. They sit in silence for a long moment, the world around them fading away as they focus only on each other. Mia gazes into Alex's eyes, her expression a complex, beautiful mix of vulnerability and nascent hope. "Can we start over?" she asks, her voice barely a whisper. "Can you promise me that this time you'll be honest?" Alex nods, her heart swelling with a fierce, protective determination. She realizes, with a startling clarity, that she wants nothing more than to be with Mia, to build something real, something true, together. Alex squeezes Mia's hand gently, her voice steady and sincere. "I promise, no more secrets. I'm here for you, Mia. And I'll do whatever it takes to keep you safe." In that moment, under the quiet, watchful eyes of the city, everything feels possible. The bond they share deepens, and the warmth of their connection envelops them like a cocoon. The kiss they shared at the club still lingers on their lips, a tantalizing taste of what could be. As they lean closer, their lips almost touching once more, Mia's genuine, beautiful smile returns, lighting up her face. The playful glint in her eyes, the one Alex had been so drawn to from the very beginning, hints at the mischief and passion they both crave. Together, they are ready to navigate the unknown, to face whatever challenges lie ahead with courage and with love. The journey ahead would be fraught with danger and uncertainty, but as they stood to leave the small park, hand in hand, the city lights twinkling around them like a galaxy of promises, Alex knew one thing for sure. A love like this, born in deception but forged in truth and adversity, was a love worth fighting for, and she would fight for it, for Mia, with every last breath in her body. What does it take to earn a second chance when a relationship is built on a lie? It's a question of trust, forgiveness, and the undeniable power of a connection that refuses to be broken. Thank you for joining us on this thrilling journey. If you were captivated by Alex and Mia's story, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next unforgettable tale. And please share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe a love that starts with a lie can ever truly last?